Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Watercolor Wednesday where we are working through at Andrea Nelson-Art here on YouTube's practice book exercises. And I have the book. We're just chucking along. Look at all the things that we've done. Look at all that. Look at that. Ooh, I'm running out of paper. I've finished this. I'm going to finish this book, I think, well in advance of her finishing her exercises. And that is outstanding. I am happy about that. Okay, so what do we need to do? I forgot to roll my card over, or at least get... I need one of these. Let's do one of these. Are these? Sure. Why not? So, we are doing clouds. And the first exercise is divide our paper up into 4, which we can totally do. And the footsteps you hear are Gracie. There we are, just pick a spot. There we are, good job. There we are. Put it kind of down so we have not so much beaky bleedy. Paint, there we are. Pop. There we are. Okay. So, we are making clouds 4 different ways. Step 1, I need a pencil. Oh dear. One of those. Here's a pencil. So for 3 of them, we put, we just make a big old cloud. Okay. What's a cloud look like? There. I don't know. There's 2. Clouds are tricky to draw. It's just a cloud, Mary Ellen. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, good enough. This one, we need a white crayon. Preferably, she says Crayola. I have a white crayon, all right. And so, can we just take a moment to just sort of huff the crayons? Oh, smell? Oh, the smell of a crayon is, I do not know why it smells so good, but it smells very good. So, directions, draw a cloud, press hard, use a white crayon, and then do some like circly, I can't see that. There we are, that's better. And then just sort of color it kind of randomly. Okay. And then she says sort of do a light erase for everything. There's a certain kind of eraser that she has. It's like a putty eraser, I think. It'll be fine. We just sort of need to vaguely see where the clouds are. Okay, and now, oh, look at me, forgetting possibly the most important part. Paintbrushes. So this is what do we want to do? We want to do everything in the same color. So, watercolor paints. And we're going to pick a blue. And I think, so it's either eeny or meeny. I think I want to do that one. And I'm going to use kind of a larger brush because we've got a lot of area to cover here. So this one, she basically said, watch for resist to appear. And look at that, we have resist. That's fun. Yeah. Don't know why I'm cleaning it. I don't need to clean it. Okay, stop fluffing. Next one. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Okay. There's that. Next one. Okay, good enough. Let's move on to the next one. Oops. I cannot see the clouds now, or at least what I drew. Possibly not ideal. Okay, I can pick that up because we're being a little sloppy around the edges here. There we are, that's better. Okay, we good? I think we are good. Yep, okay. So we need to let this dry. And by letting this dry, I mean I'm going to go away and blow dry it. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Come on. Okay, here we are. So let's get our directions here and see what it says. So we're officially done that one. First one, add water to cloud and then paint inside of cloud. Okay, so I think I need a smaller brush. I gotta figure out where cloud line is. So I think we're gonna, this might be a little, what do I want to say, ad hoc? In terms of where the water is, I don't know. Ooh. This is the dumbest looking cloud. Well, that's mean. That's mean for me to say about myself. My drawings. I take it back. All right, now let's put some paint on so I can see what I'm doing. That's not bad. Need to get the middle done. Just want to have something on the bottom there to make it a cloudy. Okay, so that's one. Second one is exactly the same as the first, except we don't put the water down first. We don't have that watercolor pooey activity. There we go, that's gonna make the water go all over. So, this is becoming awkward. Now then, another cloud. All right. And I think one of the important things about this exercise is that it is a single color. There's no mixing, there's no nothing, there's just putting down the color. Okay, and then this one is, what is this one? This one is the negative space. So I color everything but the inside of the cloud. Interesting that she said, this is your practice book. Yeah, we've got that. And at the end of this lesson, she said, and now you can plan your next project and you know kind of what techniques you want to try or want to use in the representation. And it's like, oh, this is kind of a planning activity as well. Like, okay, I'm going to be doing this. And I don't know, if it gave me insight into how watercolor is not necessarily, I'm going to sit at an easel and make something. There is more planning. Who knew? Well, possibly everybody but me. Okay, hers was a lot smoother than this. A lot less brushy strokies. And more brushy strokies looks like it's making it worse. Okay. So that feels kind of done. I'm gonna let this paint pool all the way over to the other side. Okay, let's dry this, because then we can peel the masking tape. Okay, I'm back. And so these two look identical. And I think they look identical because even though I put water down, this paint was super watery, so it had kind of the same effect. So I think I'm going to do another layer, and with any luck, it will be less watery, and because it's supposed to look flat. Like not so many swooshies and swirlies. Oops. There, that looks better. Okay, let's try that. There's still some left. It's still a little bit wet, but I wanna do my peel. Who doesn't love the peel? Yummo! So there. So Shell at Shell's Creative Chaos made a really great observation about this white space. And that white space is, this is a really good place to journal. So if I wanted to annotate, you know, like arrow down, this is a white crayon, wet on wet, wet on dry, negative space, I would be able to do that. And I think that's a genius idea. I'm not going to do it right now because we're still wet, and I have something else. I have bonus watercolor content. I know. What the heck? So, my bonus watercolor content is the following. This is page 1 of the Canadian Income Tax Act with Regulations Annotated 94th edition, 2012 autumn. And this is a book about this thick with this kind of tissue paper. I want to see how this reacts to watercolor, because we took that German paper and we had success. So let's do the same with this and just do a testy test to see what happens. Because we're all feeling sparky today. Kind of dinged. It's all right, it's gonna be washed. Let's do it that way. Ooh, I might be finished this one. This tape, I mean. There. It's gonna be good enough. There. What do I want to do? Oh! Wow, we finished another tape. Very proud of myself. Good job, Meryl. Good job. Watch out. Let's do this. I don't need a lot. Just need a little. There we are. Float that in. I know it doesn't meet up, but that's fine. I'm going to use the same paint that I used on the other one, because as soon as you start switching more than one variable, you get yourself in trouble, because you then don't know which was the active ingredient. Let's do this one. We can do a bunch. Okay, where's the large brush? Large brush fill. That's a pen. There it is. So I don't need anything, refined, I just need to put the paint down. I'm just gonna move through the colors. If this has the same reaction as that other paper, that gives all of us opportunities then to be able to source a paper that reacts this way. It's so funny, they all go down like really purpley. And then by the time they dry, they're like, woo, look at us. There. Okay, so that is super crumply. And we are going to let it air dry, so it will be a subsequent video where we come back and we have a look at what we have wrought. Oops, that just fell. It'll be okay. Here we are. So you can see the paper is just absorbing all of the water, puckering like crazy, giving these nice little channels of color, which is going to be nice because you need to have that. Okay. Those little white bits, not happy with them. We good? Stop touching it. Yeah, good job. Okay, so that then is Watercolor Wednesday, where we have been playing around with watercolor like nobody's business, and we're learning as we go, which is super exciting. Yeah, I think that's all for now. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. I promise to try to do the same. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.